Namaste everyone and welcome to today's video on the Yoga Asana series. In today's video, we're going to be practicing a lot of lying down asanas, both in the supine as well as in the prone position, which means on your spine or your back as well as on your stomach region. So I hope you're ready for today's practice. Please make sure that you've had enough of a gap between your last meal and this practice, especially today because we're going to be on our stomach for some time. A good gap is about 2 or 3 hours from a heavy meal, and with snacks it can be 90 minutes to 2 hours is also good enough. And make sure that you have, a readiness to practice and you're excited and engaged with today's practice. Today we're going to need a yoga mat, a bottle of water and a napkin to get started. We usually don't use too many props, so it's just you and your practice. That's how the process is going to go. I encourage you to be slow and steady and listen to your body as much as you can. See what feels good to you and just approach the practice with happiness, joy and intention. So without much further ado, let's begin today's practice. I'm excited to see you on the mat and let's get started. All right, so let's get started with our asana practice now. We're going to come into a simple cross-legged posture, keeping our hands in Gyan Mudra at the knees, rolling the shoulders up and back, gently closing our eyes, and just placing the attention on the breath as we feel ourselves grounding into this moment and really just taking our time, becoming extremely calm, composed and relaxed. Leaving behind any tension, any worry, any stress from the body, and instead just embracing where you are in this moment, how you feel in this practice today, and how you're going to activate and engage yourself throughout our experience in this session. As you mentally prepare yourself for the practice ahead, joining our hands now into a namaskara at the chest and getting ready for our Om chanting practice as we sit up nice and tall. Let's take a deep and long breath in. Breathing in. And one more time, breathing in. As you feel the sound vibration of the Om and the entire activation in your body now, very gently, let's lift our hands into a strong Parvat Asana, almost as if we are awakening our body, rising up to the top, and just feeling that sense of activation and engagement throughout the body. Pull up the spine as high as you can, press your knees downwards, and really stretch as much as possible to the top. Close your eyes and stay here for 1, 2, 3, and 4. As we gently let go, we're going to start coming down, bringing the hands onto the knees once again. Slowly open your eyes as you come back. And let's begin with our warm-up section and then move into our asanas. So today we're going to do a pretty interesting warm-up. It's called Gatyatmak Paschimottanasana. Now I know the name sounds pretty long, but it's a wonderful practice. So let's do it together. We're going to change our posture like this, coming into a Dandasana position. Keeping your hands besides the body, roll the shoulders up and back and just sit up nice and tall. Now in this, we're going to lift our hands straight up to the top, all right? And we're going to start by going behind and then forward, right? So let's try that once. You can watch me or do it with me, up to you. We're going to stretch up to the top, breathe in, exhale and come back. Right, so you're lying down backwards. Now inhale, rise up to the top. Exhale, come down and forward. Okay, and you just want to touch your toes. See if you can wiggle your hips back and try to touch your forehead into your knees. Then again, inhale, rise up to the top. Exhale, go back. Down to the ground. Inhale, rise up to the top. Exhale and down and forward. All right, so it becomes like a rhythmic movement eventually. Let's do it 5 times now together in rhythm. We're going to inhale, rise up to the top. Take a moment over here, really nicely stretch. Exhale, go back. Down to the bottom, big stretch here, and then inhale, rise up. As you come up, exhale, down to the bottom. Inhale, rise up, exhale, back. This is the second round. Inhale, up to the top, exhale and down. Inhale and up. Exhale and down. Inhale and up. Exhale and down. We're up here in the center. This is the 4th round. And back. Inhale. Up. Exhale. Back. Inhale. Up. Last round. Exhale. Back, inhale, up, exhale, down, inhale, up, exhale, relax. All right, now take your hands behind your body, open your chest, push the hips forward. You can also, curve side to side if you need to free up your spine a little bit, and then come back to the center. Rotating your ankles, feeling that deep activation in your body. And as you feel this flow, take a moment here for 1, 2, and 3. Now, with a lot of practice of Gatyatmak Paschimottanasana, you just get really easy, which means your hands will remain with your ears at all times. So right now we did almost a simplified version where the hands were coming away from the ears in some places. But with enough practice, both almost like stay together and it becomes more and more seamless with time. Now, from here, let's move to our next warm-up, which is the Mal Asana and Yogic squat position. So for this one, I'll show it to you in a sideways angle first, and then I'll come to the front. But we're going to be here like this in a deep squat, right? And this is such an incredible posture. We form a namaskara at the chest, pushing the knees out, sitting up nice and tall, holding the Malasana. Now, once you've become comfortable in this deep squat pose, try to hold your big toes. Okay, we're holding the big toes in a 3-finger grip, and we're going to come up into a forward fold almost like this, right? And you go as low as you possibly can, and then sit back down in Malasana. Okay, so it's like doing in Hindi, if you speak Hindi, it's like doing utthak baithak, where you go up and down. But basically, you want to take the head in, then lift up and come back. Okay, so let's try that again. Forward fold, hips going up, head coming down. You can also bend the elbow and pull the body inwards more. And feel that stretch all along the back of your knees and your hamstrings. We're doing a beginner version here, so we're just going half. We don't have to go all the way down. And then we sit back in Malasana. Okay, let's do this 3 more times. Again, we come up to the top, holding here, stretching, feeling that stretch. Exhale, come back, sit down. Again, lift up, come up into this posture. Feel that activation along your hips and your back, and then sit back down in this pose. Okay, if some of you are feeling any discomfort around your knee, you can go slow or stop the practice halfway. If you're feeling okay, then continue for 2 more rounds. Again, here up, head down, pull the body forward as much as you can, and back down. And one final time, up to the top and down in position. All right, now let's release the hands. Surrender your body into the ground. If you can touch your elbows, well and good. Hold for 1, 2, and 3. Push away, hold for a moment here. Just enjoy the practice, Usually we're in so much of a hurry, but in these asanas, you can really just slow down, calm down, relax, breathe steady. Notice how incredible this feels on your lower back section. And just to free up your spine, what you can also do is take one hand back, right, the right hand, left hand in like this, and twist. And repeat the same on the other side. Left hand goes back, leg comes in, big twist, and back. Now you can place your hands to the ground, release your legs, bring your elbows down, stay here for a moment. Very chill and very calm movements as we move now to the next section. All right, so we finished our main warm-up part. Now I'm taking us to the asana section. So like we were saying, today is going to be a lot of supine and prone asanas. So we're going to start off in the lying down position itself. Let's come into a comfortable shavasana like this. Okay, you're lying down, palms are facing upwards. Relax your body completely, close your eyes. Just ground yourself into this moment. Observe the tiny changes taking place in your body. Just notice what's going on within you. All right. Now, from here, join your legs together. Take a moment. Bring your hands in besides your body. We're going to start with Ardha Halasana. So the chest and the entire body is in a straight line. We now lift the right leg to about 30 degrees. Slowly use your core section. Activate the abdomen. Also press your knee and thighs in. Then lift it up to 60 degrees. Again, controlling your body through the movement. And finally, all the way up to 90 degrees. When you come to 90, you want to try to straighten the back of your knee, push the leg up, point the toes towards you. Feel this grounding experience on your lower back section. Keep pulling the leg up and in as you come up for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? So we've really pulled this right leg up to the top. Now slowly and gently bring it down. So you can take it through 60, we come down again a little bit through 20, 30, and all the way down. Amazing. So as always, that feels fantastic on the lower body, also on the back and abdomen. I'm going to repeat this now with the left leg. So try to be slow and steady. Take the left leg up to your 20, 30 degree mark. Pull the toes in towards you and then rise up to about 60 degrees. Now here, if you feel any lower back discomfort, be careful, or don't go higher than what's possible for you today. Just do what feels comfortable. Those of you that are feeling okay, let's rise higher to 90, right? So now we can feel that activation at 90 degrees. The back of the knee is pushing in, toes are towards us, and you hold and maintain for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. As we feel this deep activation along the leg and the abdomen, we slowly surrender the left leg down. So it goes all the way through 60, coming down through 30, 20, and then all the way down and back. What an incredible feeling this is, all across the lower body especially. And we stay here for a couple of breaths, embracing this experience and just feeling through the practice. Now, as we feel this experience and ourselves also settling down, we join the legs together. We bring the hands in and press them down. And as we feel this activation, we take the hands slightly underneath the body now, right? So you've got it here. And then inhale and lift. As you take the legs all the way up, you point the toes in towards you. And this time, of course, you'll feel the entire activation on your lower back and the hip area. So hold it steady there. Let this asana do its wonders. And just feel the blood circulation moving from your lower extremities to your hips. Let's close our eyes and hold here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, very gently start to close your legs in directly from there. Come into Purna Pavan Muktasana. Interlock your hands on top of your knees. Point the toes down. Bring the legs as close to your chest as you possibly can. Lift your head up, place the chin between your knees. Relax your elbows and shoulders, and also make sure you're not overstraining your neck. Just do what you can as per your capacity. Hold here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. As we gently let go, the head comes down. We take the hands into this T-shaped formation and we take the legs to the left side. We're just twisting the body a little bit as the legs go to the left, the face goes to the right. We'll take 3 deep breaths here for 1, 2, and 3. As we come back to the center, feeling this activation, moving to the other side. So the legs are going to the right, the face is going to the left. A full body twist for 1, 2, and 3. As we slowly make our way back to the center, bring the legs into the middle, place the feet onto the ground, stretch the legs downwards, and let's get ready now for Ardha Pavan Muktasana. So with single legs, we're going to take this right leg in, interlock the hands, pull it all the way in towards the chest. And here we all have a slight tendency for the leg to go outside, either because we're feeling discomfort at the abdomen or because the hip is not bending in properly. But you want to take it straight onto your chest and abdomen instead of sideways here. Now, left toes to the ceiling, shoulders relax, lift your head, neck and chest up. Chin is touching the right knee. Shoulders and elbows are relaxed. Breathe here steadily. Right toes pointing downwards. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. As we gently come down, placing the head onto the ground, we let go of this right leg. We stretch it back onto the ground, palms facing upwards, body relaxed. Now we join the legs together, hands besides the body, and we repeat the same with the left leg. So your left leg is coming in. Again, try to position it in such a way that it comes straight in towards your chest and abdomen. Interlock your hands on top of the left and really pull it in towards your chest. Now lift your head up. Place your chin onto your left knee. Relax your shoulders. Maintain here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. As we slowly let go, the head starts coming down. We release the legs, so the left leg has come down, and we relax. Take a few seconds now to simply relax in Shavasana. That's the beauty of the lying down practices, that Shavasana is just right around the corner. You can always go back into Shavasana when you feel ready. And now, once we've felt this engagement in our bodies, let's move towards Setu Bandhasana, or the bridge pose, by joining the legs together, bending the legs at the knee joint like this, pressing the palms into the floor, and getting ready to lift the hips and the buttocks up to the top. You're going to interlock the hands underneath the body, squeeze the glutes, push the hips as high as you can, and just feel your shoulders also pressing into the ground, and hold here. It's such a strong and fantastic posture. You can really feel the hips, the lower body active and engaged. Squeeze the glutes in together, and let's breathe here for 1. You're doing a great job. Don't worry about it. Keep pushing up to the top. 2, 3, be careful with your neck and shoulders here. Again, if you feel any discomfort, make sure to listen to your body and come down when you feel ready. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Slowly start to come down as your buttocks touch down, your body comes back. Bring the legs in slightly and just hold them here in this comfortable posture for 1, 2, and 3. We're also going to start going side to side now. So just feel this side to side motion taking place in your body. You can interlock the fingers or leave them open, and just feel the muscles and the nerves pressing into the ground beneath you. You'll notice that maybe there are some knots in these areas that you're letting go of, or just like a nice massage to this section of the body. And then when you come back, take your time, place the feet on the ground, and just hold here for a moment. All right. Now, from here, what I think we can do is, let's just do one more twisting posture, and then I'll take us into the prone positions. So I really like this one where you're going to keep your legs like this, and you just want to go sideways with the legs, right? As the legs go sideways, especially the back knee, which is your left knee here, press that into the floor. It really feels incredible, like amazing on your lower back and also on your hips. Now look in the opposite direction lightly and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. As we return to the center, come back in the middle, move over to the opposite side, right? So you're going to come to this side. Again, keep your chest wide open, eyes gently closed, and hold here for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. As we gently come back, I'm sure we freed up the back completely with these supine postures. I hope you're feeling good after this section. And now let's turn over for our prone postures as we come onto our stomach, right? So you're going to turn over very nicely, switch, turn like this, come onto your stomach. Place your forehead down to the ground, relax your hands and breathe here. Okay, take your time for 1, 2, and 3. Now, one of the first postures that we are going to start with is called Ardha Shalabhasan. So for this, if you're wearing a watch like I am, you can remove it because you're going to need free arms. And we're going to form a fist formation, like thumb inside and 4 fingers on top. Now keep your chin on the ground, your fist formation at the back, and lift your right leg up like this. Relax your shoulders. Keep lifting this right leg and hold for 1, 2. Use your core section for support. 3, 4, and 5. As you come down, release and relax. All right, so if you want, you can place your head down. I'm just coming up so I can talk to you. But what I also want to say is, in this pose, concentrate on your lower spinal section. Lift your leg as high as you can. Press your chest and chin into the ground. Now, another thing is I'm also wearing the mic here, so I'm being careful of how much I press my chest in. But you can really press it down as much as possible. Okay, so just be aware of that. Let's do the same on the other side now. So the chin is on the ground. Again, hands are here, legs are together, chin on the floor, lift the left leg. Lift it till you can feel the hip bone touching the ground, so not too high right now. And hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Gently come down, place any one cheek on the ground and just relax. Okay, you can relax there, keep breathing steady and slow. It's such a fun posture. It really feels like we're just relaxing in our living rooms. So as you relax and hold here, breathe for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Now, going in for Purna Shalabhasan. So we did one leg. Now we're going to do both the legs together. For this, again, fist formation with a thumb inside and 4 fingers on top. And you want to place this underneath your thighs along the V shape of your lower body, right? So you're here and place it down. Find that grounding and then lift your legs up at the top. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze your glutes together. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now slowly release. Come back. Place your hands on the mat and relax. All right, so that was our Shalab Asana. We're going to breathe here for a moment. Let go as you release and relax. Again, breathe in. Let go as you release and relax. Okay, now from here let's move towards Bhujang Asana or the snake pose. And so for this, we will keep our hands in line with the body in push-up formation, middle finger in line with the shoulders, elbows in, feet together, and then squeeze and lift. Take your elbows in. Imagine you're pushing your entire pubic bone area into the floor. Lift your head up, curve your spine, and breathe for 1, 2, 3. If you can go a bit higher, but don't put too much pressure on your hands. The pressure, if at all, should be on your lower spine and hip section. 4. If you're feeling any pain at this point, you can always lower down, otherwise keep holding. 5 and 6. Now press into the floor and rise up. Full Sarpasana, head up, chin up, chest up. Lift, lock your elbows. This also just feels amazing in the lower spine. And twist, look across your right shoulder. Twist the body for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Across to the opposite side as you turn back again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come back center, head up, chest up, chin up. Push into the ground. Take the hips back like this. Take your time, push, push, push. Forehead down. And breathe for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, as you inhale, take your time. You can wiggle your hips a little bit. And let's go to the next prone asana. A really fun asana in my opinion. It's called Nokasana in the prone pose, where we extend the hands like this ahead of us, feet together at the back, and you're going to lift your hands and legs up at the same time. So like this, and balance for 1. Squeeze your glutes. Make sure your feet are together but your hands are apart. 3, 4, keep holding. 5, you're doing great. Hang in there. 6, 7, and 8. Slowly come down. Bring your forehead on the floor. Relax your body. Breathe for 1, 2, and 3. Slowly come up. Take a moment. Feel that improvement, activation, all the things in your spine and chest. Breathe in, breathe out. Now we have 2 more asanas to go. One is a spinal twist and one is Dhanurasana or the bow position, which is truly an incredible posture. So let's practice together. we're going to take our hands into the T-shape formation, horizontal. I have the wall here, so I'm just doing it halfway, but you try to spread completely. Left cheek on the mat. Lift your right leg up to the top. Once you've lifted it, place it down on the floor. Right? So you're placing it down to the ground. Feel that deep twist in your body. Try to touch the foot on the floor. If it's not reaching, it's okay. You can be midway there. And just hold here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Taking your right leg back down, place it onto the floor. Take a moment and then get ready to move to the other side, right? So your opposite cheek on the ground. Lift the left leg. Now I'm aware that the wall is going to be behind me, so I'm not going to get too much range. Let's see if I can come a little bit forward so I get some more place. But yes, try to lift it as high as you can and then take it all the way far out behind you. Your right cheek is on the floor. Twist and open your body and breathe here for 1, 2. Once again, it just feels so heavenly, really, to be in this posture and to experience that opening along your leg, your lower back. Do how much ever you can, so you're not feeling like, stressed by the poses. They should just be aspirations that, hey, I want to be able to do this, soon enough. Right now, I'm doing how much I can, and then I'll get there with enough practice and time. We hold here again for 1, 2, and 3. Wonderful. Let's come back in the middle. So you're going to lift your leg, bring it back, take your time, retrace yourself to your mat, and just take a moment here. We're going to do the last asana, Dhanurasana, next. Hands like this, just settle yourself in the pose. Bend your knees and hold and grip your ankles. Okay, so you really want to find a tight grip here, like you're holding a bottle. So the thumb on one side, 4 fingers on the other. Now inhale, look up and lift as high as you possibly can. Come up, toes together at the back, head up, chin up, a U-shaped formation with the body, thighs rising. And I know in the beginning it takes time, right? So you might be somewhere here, which is okay. You just lift as much as you can for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. As you gently come down, take your time. Press your hands into the floor, lift the body, and just come into this all fours position. We'll do cat and cow for 1 or 2 rounds just to free up the body. So you're inhaling, arching up. Exhaling, closing down. One more. Inhale, open at the top. Exhale, round and close in. You're going to rotate your hips Move nicely, see what feels good to your body, right? And then change position. We're going to come back into our sitting posture like this, getting ready for our pranayama practice. I hope you felt good after the asana section. And now let's move towards pranayama. Okay. If you'd removed your watch, you can also put it back on at this point before we go into pranayama. And let's continue. Roll your shoulders up and back. Sit up nice and tall. Let's get ready for Anulom Vilom, or the alternate nostril breathing. We're going to take our right hand into this mudra with the thumb and the last two fingers outside. Place your thumb on your right nostril. Sit up tall and get ready for 5 rounds of Anulom Vilom. Breathe in through the left. Close, exhale, breathe out. Inhale. 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 Close, exhale, breathe out. And 2 more. Inhale. Close, exhale, breathe out. 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 As you release, you come back with both your hands onto your knees. Take a moment here, roll your shoulders back, really sit up nice and tall. And now we go in for the Sheetkari pranayama practice, which is a cooling pranayama. And we're going to do this by placing our tongue behind the front row of teeth, opening the mouth as if we're smiling, like this. And we do this for 3 rounds, breathing in through the mouth. Inhale. Close the mouth. Exhale through both your nostrils. 2 more rounds. Breathe in. Close the mouth. Exhale through both the nostrils. And 1 more. Inhale. Close the mouth. Exhale through both the nostrils. And come back. Now, once we feel ready in this posture, we feel a sense of opening and activation. After Sheetkari, we will now move into Brahmari Pranayam. So let's take our hands towards the face, using the thumb to close the ears, pinky finger mouth, ring finger nose, top 2 eyes, chest open and elbows wide out. Close your eyes. Deep breath in through your nose. Two more times. Breathe in. And one last. As we gently release, we start to come back, placing our hands onto the knees, keeping our eyes gently closed, and just feeling a sense of grounding and ease inside our bodies. As we feel this experience of true and deep relaxation after the Brahmari Pranayama, we will now move in for one round of chanting, which I just think that sound is so incredible. So we will chant and then we will go into our ending Shavasana. So let's take a deep breath in for the sound. The oo sound. The ma sound. All three together. And as we feel the sound of the ma vibrating throughout the body, we gently bring our hands together and we transition to our ending Shavasana. So keep that composure and slowly and gently just change your position, lying down in Shavasana. And once you're in Shavasana, palms facing upwards, full body settling down on the ground. And the eyes remaining closed in position for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now as we begin to come back, we'll slowly move our fingers and our toes, bringing that awareness back into the body, gently joining the legs together. Inhaling as we give ourselves a good Tadasana stretch up to the top, down with the toes. Then we exhale, coming all the way back in position, and move over to the right side. As we move to the right hand under the head, legs in towards the chest. Let's hold it here with our eyes closed for 1, 2, 3, and 4. As we gently rise up in position, coming back to the center, bringing ourselves into a simple Sukhasana, hands in Gyan Mudra, eyes closed. Feeling the experience of today's practice. Gently joining our hands into Namaskara at the chest. And moving now towards the end of our practice today, as we end with our 1 Om and 3 Shantis. So let's gather our energy, take a deep breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And as we feel that sound vibration, gently rubbing our palms together, creating some heat or friction, placing the palms on top of our eyelids for some warmth. And as you slowly release, open your eyes to look at your palms, very gently coming back. As you release, open your eyes and relax. All right. So thank you so much for making the time to practice with us today. I feel truly amazing and I hope that you're feeling the same. And I think, these practices, especially the lying down ones, they're so restorative. They just make you feel so connected to yourself. I think it's a beautiful experience overall. So I hope you can feel that. And if you enjoyed this practice and you would like to connect with us further, you can find us on our website, www.yogicgurukul.com. I'm really excited to connect with you. And it's always a pleasure to meet people on Zoom and hear their stories and how the videos have impacted their lives and, get to know you as a person. So if you'd like to connect with us, please do. I'd love to see you, or also send us a hi on Instagram. I always like to connect that way too. So that's all for today's practice. I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves. I look forward to seeing you super soon and keep practicing until then. Namaste.